So, a long time ago, nearly over 10 years ago, I got very, very sick with a clinical depression, and I was referred to a psych ward, a psychiatrist ward. I just never went because my family at the time didn't think I should go there. They didn't take it that seriously, and it was expensive. The referral wasn't for a government psych ward, which would have been easier. I would have preferred to have gone to, Bomuhlomi, which is a government psych ward here in Lesotho. So I had medication. I had all sorts of antidepressants at the time. And I'll explain the story in detail someday. But for now, I got very sick. I lost nearly 6 months of my life. I lost my memory, or that is, I wasn't functioning at the time, so I don't think my mind was laying down any memories. It wasn't functioning. So now, over 10 years later, this was in 2014, here I am at the same place, and I'm so surprised, but I'm not really. I feel like it's been happening for a long time now, over a year, that I've been falling into a depression. So I went to a psychologist. My mother took me to a psychologist, but she's one with the ability, she's a nurse, so she prescribed some antidepressants. And I'm going to take them for the next 30 days and supposedly for the next 6 months, just to see if I can get better while also going to therapy. The idea that I haven't had a job in such a long time, ever actually. I've been an intern since I graduated, which was in 2018, but I haven't had a job ever since then. I've been an intern. I've been making money in the informal sector, which hasn't worked out very well, and I've been taken care of by my mom even to now. I've tried so hard to get away from being a burden in her life, and it hasn't worked. So I think that is something that brought this on, along with many other things, but that is the current biggest issue. But I just wanted to say to you that going to therapy is not wrong, going to a psych ward is not wrong, and I'm still considering whether I need to take myself there without her finding out. They'll call her when I'm there, just to check myself in for a couple of weeks, maybe a year or so, if that is what they request. I don't know if I feel like I'm going to be okay as an outpatient. I'm considering taking myself there. And I think that it's an act of honor, an act of such strength and self-will and self-love to do that. And it is so for anybody who does that for themselves. If you do that for yourself, you shouldn't be afraid because of culture or whatever culture you're from, or family structure, or your parents saying you shouldn't tell people the truth of what's happening, the belief in superstition that the society is what's calling it. Society can cause pain in the sense that if it's a brutal society, yes, of which Lesotho is very, very brutal. One of our neighbors just committed suicide, an older man, middle-aged, and nobody's concerned that he was the breadwinner of that family. He was struggling, and the wife is not the type of person. She's very outspoken and loud and very emotionally crass. So the people here are like that. They're emotionally crass and uncaring until it's them, of which Lesotho has the highest suicide rate on the planet, even more than Korea. You wouldn't believe it's even higher than South Korea. Am I eating well? Am I drinking enough water? No, I eat because I need to take my medication. Even now, I haven't eaten. It's lunchtime. It's past lunch. Not because I don't feel hungry, but I can't force myself to get up and go and make myself something, even though I have cereal, I have other food. Just there's some kind of a psychosomatic fatigue and burnout, and I think it's that suicidal thing that still has not fizzled out. It's still trying to kill me through the risky behavior of not eating. It's still a split mind that is trying to hurt me, the part of me that's healed, because it feels unworthy. It has always felt unworthy. This is what I meant by my paternal maternal clans being whatever they were. They were incredibly unloving. The issue was survival, but the malice was incredible. And I think I've experienced a little bit of kindness from random people throughout the years, but the year I turned 30 up until now are the most peaceful times that I've ever had in my life. I am not at peace because I still carry the anxiety of the first 30 years. But it's dying slowly, and it'll take time because I'm going to therapy, I'm getting help, I have the medication, and I'm away from the triggers and the trauma. But it's a lot. Sometimes I feel like it could have happened 10 years ago. I could have gotten the help, but I know for sure I couldn't have. The clans that I am in were nowhere near as educated about health. Even though they think I'm the problem, I don't really care so long as I get help. I can say this because nobody in my family gets health care, mental health care. And by family, I mean like clan. They're all like clans. This side, that side, my paternal one. I literally am the only person who's ever been to a psych ward or a psychologist. So, anyway, I'm gonna try and force myself to eat because I am hungry. But that thing that's trying to kill me, that thing is still there. So I'm making this video because maybe you're in the same place and it's like, get healthcare. I have friends and family around me, few, but they're there this time around. So I'm sure I'm gonna get better. That fight that I cannot fight by myself, which is the split in my mind, I'm getting health care for, and the will to live is still there, you know. And I suppose that's all I can hold on to.